What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, Nex, and welcome back for another game of theories. Now, unless you've been living inside a cave recently, you should know that last night there was a red carpet event that hosted the Game of Thrones Season 7 premiere. Obviously, only the cast and crew along with certain media outlets were invited to go and see it, but as always with these things, we got some insanely juicy intel into the very first episode. Now, let me be clear here, beyond this point, there are going to be major spoilers, so if you're here for the right reasons, proceed with excitement. So, this first set of comments comes from The Telegraph, and to quote, "The episode opens with a cold open that got a huge audience reaction. It involved a notorious plotter addressing his followers." A cold opening is basically when they show what is usually a significant scene before the opening credits. So for example, in the very first episode when you see the three brothers of the Night's Watch ranging north of the Wall and we see their encounter with the White Walker. Anyway, back to the quote. Then, a shift in tone, and a swift massacre without actual violence, and a dramatic unveiling prompting wild applause and gleeful cheers. Now, to add to this, we also know that David Bradley, who plays Walder Frey, has been confirmed for a return in early Season 7. So, let's break this shit down. I would class Walder Frey as one of the game's biggest plotters, considering it was he who orchestrated the Red Wedding. Now, assuming that he's not coming back just to play a corpse being buried, what is the most likely other way that he could make an appearance? Arya Stark, the Faceless Man, will be wearing his face and addressing whatever is left of his house, unknownly to his followers of course. She served up Walder a bit of Frey pie before executing him, and it would be quite obvious that the only way to conduct a swift massacre without actual violence would be in a similar style but doing a mass poisoning, let's say at a banquet. This was confirmed for me, especially as the end part stated that there is a dramatic unveiling that sparked a wild applause and gleeful cheers from the audience. Take a bow, Arya, what a way to open up Season 7. Back onto the opening credits, The Telegraph also says that now most of the main plays are concentrated in one region, the opening credits have changed. This basically translates to, we probably won't be seeing Essos on the map anymore. It will be interesting to see if they do anything different with the opening. Finally, they go on to say that there are some funny moments too, including a whimsical cameo from a British musical star, and the introduction of some new and yet wholly familiar faces. Now, the British star is definitely Ed Sheeran, so it looks like he'll be making his cameo quite early on, although the second part is throwing me quite a bit. New yet wholly familiar faces? This makes out as if they're people we know but haven't seen in a long time. Anyway, onto the comments by GQ. Joe Dempsey, who was at the event, will be back on the show this year as Gendry, although you'll have to wait until midway through to find out the significance of his role. On that note, I really do hope it's something to do with him, and reforging more Valyrian steel, or maybe even getting legitimized. Maybe he's a survivor until Season 8. And to finish things off, the final line of Dragonstone is "Shall we begin?" GQ only stated that the line is spoken by a major cast member, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out who it is. Just go back and listen to some of the dialogue from the promotional material. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'm literally steamrolling through about 4 different videos right now, including a major theory about Rhaegar, and for those of you asking, I will certainly be running weekly reaction, breakdown, prediction, and theory videos for the entire season. Make sure you're subbed, get that bell checked, and until next video people, take it easy.